Well, for so long as I can remember, I'd always wanted to be a lawyer. I don't know where the inspiration came from. It certainly didn't come from my family. The only guidance I received from my father was to do something useful with my life. And when I inquired as to what he meant by that, he provided me with a long list of examples. None of them included a career in the law. So I don't know. I know that at age 10, I wrote a letter home from boarding school to my parents announcing that I would become a lawyer, and my mother has that letter to this day.
The three words I would use to describe Simon are visionary, bold, and relentless.
Mischievous, daring, and kind.
As creative, as compassionate, and as driven.
First of all, boring. Second, athletic. And third, he's a smoozer.
What is it that has attracted to me to law? I think it is perhaps the endless stream of unexpected opportunities. Every day has been different. Every day has had a new set of challenges and a new set of opportunities. When I joined BMO in 2008, that was just a few months before the financial crisis. Once the crisis occurred, I felt there was no better place to be than in the thick of it. So it was an extraordinary time. It was challenging, the problems were complex, but we were superbly led, and it was a terrific way to join a new firm and to get involved in things. I would do it all again, I think.
I think Simon deserves this award because of a remarkable career. It's a career that has spanned continents and sectors, and perhaps as importantly, it is a career where he has dedicated himself to elevating the role of General Counsel.
From the first day I met Simon, all the way through to my last day as chair of the board of BMO, I worked closely with Simon, and he always exceeded expectations. We went through good times, we went through tough times, we went through the global financial crisis together, we went through CEO succession together, we went through board succession together. We did a lot of great things over almost 20 years together. But Simon at every turn was terrific.
In a career like Simon's, it's actually really difficult to pick one thing that he did. But then really, he rebuilt the legal department at BMO, and he made it like one of the go-to places to attract top talent in Toronto, in Canada, and in Chicago. And so I think that was all down to his leadership, because he'd had so much experience from outside of the industry that he brought so much of that to the financial services industry.
You should know about Simon that he is passionate about diversity, sustainability, and developing talent. What has always resonated for me with Simon is how he developed talent and created many leaders in the in-house community.
A memorable moment for me with Simon was I had just joined the legal group at BMO. I'd heard about this fantastic new GC, and he was launching the inaugural Diversity Council for the legal and compliance group. And he started off launching this by saying, the business case for diversity has been made, and we're not going to talk about it anymore. And for somebody who had been in the profession and felt like every time we wanted to do something to advance diversity and inclusion, we had to talk about why this was good business. It was so refreshing, it was so bold, it was so audacious, and it was so empowering.
My greatest achievement? That's easy. I mean, one needs only to look at the talent of my colleagues and the people that I've managed to surround myself with over the years, and to see their successes. I think that if I've done anything right, it's to find the right people and to give them the right sort of opportunities.
Simon really invests in people. He wants to come to know the various nuances and facets of people. And in so doing, he finds those nuggets in people and he invests in them. And he uses his own political capital to advance the careers and the lives of those around him.
I think that his caring and his compassion, the way he looks at the world and his role in the world, is affected by his growing up in apartheid South Africa, which had a deep impact on him. And I think that his experiences as a student activist there have lasted and have been applied here in his way of dealing with disadvantaged communities and the initiatives that he's championed.
I think Simon is exceptional because of his ability to take a stand on an issue and then mobilize people in support of that issue. So I think about diversity, and I think of his leadership of Pro Bono Ontario, and then his efforts to really gather the law firm community to do more at a time of real need for Pro Bono Ontario. That was remarkable.
What would I tell the 10-year-old Simon? With hindsight, my father's advice wasn't bad. Do something useful. But beyond that, I would say, get up early, be the first in the office, be the last one out at night, wear a tie, don't wear your baseball cap backwards, don't use the like symbol, and avoid PowerPoint.
One thing people don't know about Simon is he can turn anything into a rugby analogy. There's a rugby analogy for everything. I remember he told me once that we were in a scrum and I had to go watch the movie Invictus to know what a scrum was.
He's the only guy I knew that could live stream rugby games and be in meetings and be fully engaged in the meeting. I thought that was incredible. That is talent. I think what people might not know about him, but maybe they do, is that Simon's just a wonderful person. He's a wonderful human being. He is truly caring of everyone that he comes in touch with. They matter to him. And I don't think we're going to find another Simon Fish in the general counsel community, to be honest.
Simon, congratulations on this very richly deserved honor. Thank you for your outstanding service to BMO. You made it a better bank and a better place for all of us.
Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for role modeling for the rest of us. And thank you for your ethical backbone, always doing the right thing.
For being a true change maker and for making the legal profession incredibly stronger by having you in it. Thank you.
Even though you've formally retired, that you've got the energy and the passion and the drive to keep climbing, to keep crossing and to keep conquering, and to keep doing what you're doing with your very special magic touch.
Working for you has been one of the great privileges of my career. I've learned about how to be bold and how to be courageous, even when it might feel dangerous. And I just want to thank you for the time that you've invested in my growth and development and for being my mentor and friend. Thank you.
If it were anyone other than Simon, I would probably be saying, don't let it go to your head. In Simon's case, I don't think I need to worry about that. And on the off chance that I do, Isabel would set it straight right away. So congratulations, well deserved.
Simon, congratulations on winning this award. Fantastic, well deserved. To Isabel and your two wonderful children, I'm sorry, he's going to be insufferable now.
Thank you for your support and for pushing boundaries and creating space for all kinds of different people and personalities and perspectives in the legal community.
I'm a better general counsel. I'm a better lawyer. I'm a better advocate for DE&I and the climate because of what I learned from you. Thank you, Simon.